Hey everybody, welcome back to my vlog for today. Hope you're all doing well out there. Hope you're all staying safe. I'm trying to do the same too. Trying to stay occupied. Kind of sucks being stuck indoors, you know. I'm sure you guys can relate with that. But so today I want to go over something I went over last week, and that's artificial intelligence. This is part 2 to that from last week. So I've been trying to put together something for a vlog here about artificial intelligence. Hopefully I can get through it all in the 10 minutes that I've got. But I do have quite a few notes, and this is only from me watching maybe 10 minutes of the video. The video is about 42 minutes. The section that I was watching is called Artificial Intelligence and Its Ethics. One thing I do want to say, I want to preface this by saying I'm by no means an expert in artificial intelligence, and I do not claim to be. It's just something I find fascinating. You know, and I find it fascinating to the point because we can use AI for things like medicine, military use, personal use, and much more. There's many applications for artificial intelligence. For instance, there exists a hologram that runs off of artificial intelligence. A guy actually married, and the guy actually married the hologram. The hologram is probably about this big, and she's in some kind of a, I don't know if you want to call it a container or what, but it's a hologram of a girl that looks like an anime girl. And this guy actually legitimately married this thing. And he did it because he had so many bad relationships with real women, so he decided to do that. But anyhow, it is possible in the future that humans may spend more time with robots and AI. It is possible in the future that humans may spend more time with robots and AI. By doing that, it's very possible that we could develop robots that are smarter than we are. To me, that is somewhat the somewhat scary part of artificial intelligence. Who knows what things will be like in another few years. Technology advances so rapidly. It's like Moore's Law. Moore's Law states that it's a computing term which originated in the 1970s, and says a simplified version of this law states that the processor speeds and overall processing power for computers doubles every 2 years. This next part from the video is called Paradise or Robocalypse. There we go. The Curse and Blessings. In this part of the YouTube video, they spoke with philosophers and scientists around the world. One being a physicist who warns about the danger of an all-powerful AI, which is totally possible. Robots can self-learn based on human interaction and on its own because they are connected to the cloud. A cloud in which any robot can and will be connected to. If one robot learns something, it gets saved to the cloud for other robots to learn themselves. This could result in I know it sounds far out there, but according to this video, it's possible that robots could make it a totalitarian state, just because of their technology and them being superior to us. So then it goes on to say, another computer scientist believes that AI could be used to explore outer space, which I think would be great. I know they had the rover and everything like that, but when I say this in this instance, I mean like humanoid robots. So that they have already sent other forms of robots, but to send a human-like robot with artificial intelligence, say to the moon or even Mars, now that would be cool. That, and you don't have to risk human life to explore further out into outer space. So you could definitely save human lives by using AI robots. You could send them on missions to the moon instead of human beings. You know, just to name another reason why AI is a good thing. But I think one of the best things about AI and robots is you can send them to do things that for humans would be risky to do, like space travel. It's risky. We potentially risk human lives, and why potentially risk human life when we could use drones or some other form of AI? It was said in the video something along the lines of, in 20 or 30 years we'll have robots that can do much more than humans can do now. Which I think, I'm pretty sure that's what it said, 20 or 30 years, but I think it'll be sooner. This is my personal opinion, just from seeing what I've seen so far, especially that robot Sophia, is something to check out for sure. It is possible as well to have AI send and receive information at the speed of light. Now obviously this is much more faster than human beings can send and receive information. This can already be accomplished in labs. So is it possible for machines to overtake human beings? It may have already started. It's not so far-fetched to believe that this is possible. We could be creating our replacements. We do not have the technology now for the beginnings of what could be a slow takeover of human beings by machines. They already use AI to fill jobs that used to be done by humans. Depending on how you look at things, that can be a good and or bad. I go on to say some examples. AI can be used in medicine. This is obviously a good thing. It's something that can help doctors and patients with many things like diagnosis and illness. This YouTube video goes on to talk about a 69-year-old woman who almost died from leukemia and tried many treatments. None of them helped until they created a new diagnosis using artificial intelligence, which actually saved this woman's life. So there's an example of artificial intelligence being used for something good, which is awesome. It only took 10 minutes, and that's something that they said would have taken the doctors about 2 weeks to do. The AI was able to do it in 10 minutes. It's pretty impressive. According to the video, AI can analyze stocks of documents higher than Mount Fuji, which is pretty incredible. Then it leads into saying or asking if AI could eventually replace human doctors. The doctor they interview says he does not think so. They show the research hospital's supercomputer, and the doctor is an expert on bioinformatics. Basically, the supercomputer is there mostly for support. So there's already researchers nearby at a nearby institute that is working on an AI program that can detect stomach cancer, just being one of the many ways that AI can be used for something good for all of humanity. Harnessing the power to detect different types of illnesses could save so many lives. It is also thought that AI will never replace doctors by one individual. However, another goes on to say that it would be great if doctors were no longer necessary. Now, I agree with that, but for the major downside, it would be no more jobs for doctors if AI did fully replace doctors. It's a double-edged sword, I think. And I think this way, or at least for now, they aren't using AI for as many things as they could be. So another topic, real quick here, is the one that questions whether or not this technology can be used like neural networks to learn just like our brains learn. By implementing technology into computers, implementing this technology, humans will be able to live longer and healthier. Which makes me wonder what the next step will be. For example, I think I touched on this in my last AI blog. What would the next step be for humans and AI? Would we somehow integrate ourselves with some type of implant that allows us to access the World Wide Web just by thinking of something? Would we be able to learn on the fly or by interacting with other human robots? So, pretty interesting stuff here. AI can be used for a lot of things. I mean, I'm all for AI for sure, except for that kind of creepy side of it, if it could, develop a conscience, and if it gets, and the other part that's kind of scary too is, them being smarter than human beings. But I guess that's all part of the process and why things have to be done, I think, in a certain way so we don't let that kind of stuff happen. I mean, who's to say what's going to happen in another 10 years, with AI? There might be robots out there that are indistinguishable from human beings, but they're actually they're actually robots with artificial intelligence that look like human beings, walk like human beings, talk like human beings, make facial expressions like human beings, all kinds of stuff. So, I guess that's going to be it for me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be doing more about AI next Sunday. That I'm still trying to, I need some more bean water here. I'm still trying to figure out the format of my channel. That's good. I'm still trying to figure out the format for my channel, but I think I'm going to keep Sunday for Artificial Intelligence Day, just because it's something I love talking about, and I'd love to talk to other people about. So that leads me to my next part. If you thought this was a good video, leave me a thumbs up, please. Comment if you would like. Let me know what you think about artificial intelligence and what in this vlog that I just did. And most importantly, please subscribe to my channel. I just really hope that this is getting out there to people who are interested in artificial intelligence. Like I said, I'm no means an expert on the subject, but I do like learning about it, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can about it. So with that being said, I'm going to cut things off here, and hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.